my friends, this is Bobby D coming to you live from the Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well where you from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about British man and his Filipina rescued from Abu Sayyaf. British man and his Filipino wife rescued in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you again, my friends. And today I want to talk to you. I want to say for those of you that are here for the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand this is a country where many people come from foreign lands and they go all over the Philippines. And some people come to retire. Some people come to start a new life, a new career. And some people come to get married. And so today we're going to talk about the case of a couple, Wilma and Allan Hyrons. Now, Allan is a British man. Okay, he married Wilma years and years ago, and they came to live in the Philippines. And they came to Mindanao, and they settled in Mindanao, a province called Tukuran, and they started a Christian school, and they began a resort, beach resort. They had a good life, very good life, and many people enjoyed them, and they enjoyed the people there. But there were some people that began to notice some things that they just didn't like. Yeah, one of the things they noticed that there was a Christian school, and most of the people in this area were Muslim. They didn't like it. They didn't like it at all. And so they got the attention of the local rebels in the community. Yeah. They're rebels in Mindanao, as I've been telling you all along. They're rebels in Mindanao, and they didn't like them. So what did they do? Kidnapped. Yeah, they kidnapped. The couple was kidnapped on October the 4th, 2019. They were kidnapped from their school, from their home, and they were captured by rebels. No one heard anything from them. No one knew what was going on. And then all of a sudden, thank goodness for all of a sudden, this is a good story, y'all. They were rescued, guys. They were rescued. They were rescued from the capture. They were captured by Abu Sayyaf, which is a rebel group in Mindanao. And they were captured by Abu Sayyaf. They were going to ask for a reward for them. But the Philippines Armed Forces, which is called the AFP, Armed Forces of the Philippines, they ran a rescue search. They had a search and rescue mission. Okay, they found out their location and they rescued the couple. And to this day, thank goodness, they are free. You hear me? They're free. And man, I'm happy because most of the time when people get captured in the Philippines, you never even hear about them. And when you do hear about them, guess what, guys? You see this, they're like gone. You know what I'm saying? They're not here anymore. They're, out of here. Okay. But most of the time, you do not hear people are released, captured and released. And this was a good thing. This is a good story, guys. This is a good thing. I'm telling you, I've been here 5 years, and I've seen time and time again, people get captured in Mindanao by the rebels, and you never hear from them again. And when you do, it's they gone. Okay, the fatalities. Okay, so I'm telling you, this is a good thing, and it hasn't gotten a lot of coverage. I don't know why. I'm very happy for the couple. I'm gonna show you some pictures of them. And there's a sort of elderly couple now, but they went through some stuff. Okay, let me show you the picture. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna show you the first picture. That's Wilma, and that's her husband, Allan. That's them right there soon after they were released. They were captured this morning. They were released rather. They rescued rather this morning around 10:30 a.m. Philippine time, and they are a happy couple. You hear me? They got rescued and they're having breakfast right there, as you see, and they're trying to talk and tell their experiences. Now, I don't have all the details on exactly what happened to them, detail blow by blow, but eventually it'll come out. I'll get some more information on that. But I just want to show you this couple endured some stuff. They endured some stuff. I'm gonna show you where they were on the map, where they came from. Watch this. Okay, here we go. All right, you see right here, guys. This is Zamboanga del Sur. If you see where the arrow is, they lived in a town called Tukuran. Okay, so they were captured in Tukuran. Okay, and they moved them all the way to the north. Okay, to another area. Yeah, Mount Para. Okay. And so they went almost 500 kilometers. I don't know if they walked or if they drove, but those people went through some stuff. And here they are in some. I'm going to show you them in some better times. Okay, it's Allan right there, and his wife Filipina, Wilma. It's another picture of them. Let's see, I think I got one more. Hold on. And there is another picture of them. So you can see they're a happy couple. They're healthy, they're happy, they're smiling and profiling. Yeah, and I'm happy too, because these people made it through. They made it through, man. They made it through. And they gonna have a story to tell. So what's the moral of this story, fellas? What's the moral of this story, my friend? The moral of this story is stay away from Mindanao, areas that the rebels inhabit. Okay? That's the main thing you want to learn from this. Stay away from the areas that Mindanao that are inhabited by the rebels. Okay? In Mindanao. Now, you know, you got your major areas like Davao, stuff like that, the major cities. Rebels try to stay away from those areas, but occasionally they will come there. But you don't have to worry too much about rebels in Davao. But the outlying areas where they were in, Tukuran, that's all over the place. So I'm not sure why in God's on this green earth they chose that area, but it's infiltrated with rebels. So that was not a good thing for them. Okay. So it was like them making an invitation. Here we are. We got a Christian school. Come and get us. Come and get us. I mean, they were just out in the open, you know, and you're attracting attention. When you come to the Philippines, man, you want to maintain a low profile, especially if you go into the rebel area in Mindanao. You want to maintain a low profile. What were they thinking? That's my question. What were they thinking, man? You know, I talk to people all the time about the Philippines, and I talk to people about watching your back, being careful, and the areas you should not, I would not recommend you to go into. You go to me watching now, but there are certain areas that I would not suggest or recommend people to go into. And that area they're in is one of them. If you check the United States government website, it'll tell you that is a area that they advise precaution that you should not be in. Okay. So he's a British national. So I'm not sure what Great Britain put on their website about it, but our embassy tells you plain as day, stay away from it now. Okay. So lesson learned, and I hope that they can get through this situation and get back to their lives as normal. But if I were them, I would not necessarily close the school down, but I would move away from there and get somebody to run school, whatever they were doing, because things, you never know what can happen, man. Things can happen, and things happen all the time. And you have to be careful and prayerful in anything you do in this world. So I had told you guys about this couple, and I think it was maybe last week. one of the live streams that I told you about. When I talked to you about the earthquakes we were having in Mindanao, I gave you several things that you should watch out for, and being in and I warned you about people being kidnapped in Mindanao, and this is a prime example of what could happen when you're in Mindanao. Now they were, according to the reports I read, they were the rebels were about to ask for a ransom. Okay, they were about to ask for a ransom, and these people have been gone, man. They've been like off the face of the earth for almost 2 months. Okay, yeah, almost 2 months now. So the moral of the story is, if you have relatives in Mindanao, if you have a girlfriend, if you have relationships in Mindanao, it's okay if you want to go there, but go there at your own risk, and go there with an intelligent mindset, and go there with a security mindset that you're going to be secure. You're going to be, everywhere you go, you're going to have somebody with you, and stuff like that. Because I'm telling you, man, Davao is probably the safest area in there. But Zamboanga del Sur, that's full of rebels. And there's certain other areas that you want to be careful when you go to Mindanao. Okay? Basic thing I'm tell you. This is a happy ending. And I've been here 5 years, guys. And I've seen out of 5 years, and I've seen multiple people get kidnapped. Out of 5 years, there's only 2 cases that I've seen where people were returned and rescued alive. One guy was I think he was Australian. This guy was Australian. They'd had him for 5 years. 5 years. And the AFP, which is the Armed Forces of the Philippines, which is their army, they rescued him. He got through. And the guy was so happy, man. When he came through there, he said, "I'm so thankful, thankful." He started crying and everything. The next day, that man they cleaned him up. He said, "I'm getting out of this country." He said, "I'm getting out of this country and I'm not coming back." I'm serious. They put that man through hell. You hear me? 5 years of living hell. And when you capture, they treat you like a slave. They don't care nothing about you. They work you, man. They make you do manual labor, carry all their weapons, all their food, and they move from camp to camp almost every day. The reason why is because they want to cover their tracks, and they know people are hunting them. And so you got to carry stuff, walk. Ain't no, "Oh, let's get in the car." Nah, you're going to carry that stuff and you're going to walk, and you better not complain. I'm telling you, man, you need to be careful when you go into Mindanao. I don't want to see none of y'all get hooked up and get messed up like these people were. Thank goodness Allan and Wilma Hyrons were rescued and safely evacuated. Now, I'm going to keep track of this story. Keep track of them, see what they're doing, and what if they're going to just go right back to doing what they were doing before. I'm going to see how they do it. If that was me and I was rescued, I'd be on the first plane to the US of A. I'd be like, I'm out. I'm not coming back. I'm serious. That's me now. That's me. Some people are like, they're not going to scare me. I'm going back to do the same thing we were just doing. We're going to run our school, and they're not going to scare me. Some people have that mentality, but I don't. You don't have to do much to me to let me know, hey, I was blessed the first time. I don't want a second time. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality, man. But every different strokes for different folks, and they may have the mentality of we going right back. They're not going to scare us, But all I can tell you is, if it was me, I would not be doing. I'd be out of here. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, this is a word of caution. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm very happy that these people were rescued safely. Again, out of 5 years, I've seen multiple people kidnapped. A lot of them never heard from. Some of them we found out that were, fatalities. Most of them were fatalities. Okay. But these are only 2 in my 5 years of being here that I've seen that were rescued. Okay. So word to the wise, be careful. All right. You ready for a little trying? This ends that segment of our program for tonight. Oh, okay, let me say this. Today we were supposed to have a live stream earlier this morning, okay, Philippine time. But I had a computer problem, man. One of my computers crashed on me, man. I spent all day trying to get that resolved. And when I got it resolved, it was too late for the broadcast because I know y'all been sleeping. So Lisa D said, let's just go ahead and finish. We had an appointment for our car to get maintenance on our car. So we took the car to get maintenance. That took most of the day. So I said, I'm gonna make up for that broadcast I lost earlier this morning and do one tonight. So that's what this is all about. Y'all know I don't normally come to you this time of night. Well, it's nighttime my time, but it's morning time where you are. But that's what's happening, man. I apologize for that because I try to be a man of my word. I say I'm gonna come to you every day. That's what I try to do. But you understand, anytime you don't see me come and you know I'm supposed to be there, something happened that caused me not to be able to make it. Okay, that's just bottom line. Because this is what I do. This is what I enjoy doing. And I'm gonna do it. I tell you, I'm gonna do something. I try my best to do it. And something comes in to prevent me from doing it. That's a different whole story. Okay. All right, y'all ready for love train? Get ready to go to the love train. Ride this train today. Y'all ready?
People get ready, for the train is coming. Don't need no ticket, you just get on board. Get on board. All aboard.
All aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. Toot toot. All right. Ready for the roll call? Y'all ready for the roll call? Everybody ready for the roll call? Here we go. All right, who we got riding the love train today in this house, his house? We got British comedy Bronco. I'm happy they're free. God is in the Philippines. Yes, it's a good thing, British. It really is, man, because they could have been messed up. They could have been hurt. They could have been all mutilated. You never know what could have happened to those people, man. I'm telling you, this is a rare occasion when you see people return like that. So that tells me, number one, that the AFP, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, are on the ball now. They weren't before. That tells me that they have improved whatever they do to track these people, and that tells me that that tells me also that Abu Sayyaf is slipping. Okay, because they knew how to cover their track. I mean, it'd be a long time before you find, but they found pretty relatively quickly. So yeah, thank God that they are alive. Who else we got around the love train today? We got Murphy Hayes in his house. What's up, Murphy? What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you. I got your email the other day. Murphy said there were lots of prayer going for this couple. God hear the prayers of his people, and prayer changes things. Praise be to our Lord. Amen, brother. Praise be to the Lord. Because it was nothing but the grace of God that these people were saved and these people were rescued. You know, you can say, well, the army did it. No, somebody was praying, man. That's me. I believe that. You know, I believe in prayer. Just like Murphy. Murphy believe in prayer. So does Bobby D. And Lisa D too. We believe in prayer, man. Prayer changes things. Got that right, brother. I will got around the love train today. Murphy says, toot toot, all aboard. Mayong gabi, Bobby D and Lisa D. Mahal kita to you. Thank you. Murphy knows some Tagalog. Murphy, you surprising me, man. You know some Tagalog. I didn't know that. Good, very good, Murphy. Keep that up. All right, who else got riding the love train with Bobby D and Lisa D? Low profile. Preach. James says low profile. James is coming off of Facebook. Good to see you, James. Good to see you, James. He's coming from Facebook, y'all. I got a simulcast going. I'm broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook. So James is coming from Facebook. If you see that big F right there, that Facebook symbol, it means he's coming from Facebook and not YouTube. Okay. So good to see you, James. Yeah, man. It's about the Lord. That's the grace of God is what saved them people, man. Because I'm telling you, I've been here 5 years, 2 people, and I've seen tons of people get captured. And then the only 2 I seen survive. and come out with all their body parts, you know. So I'm gonna keep track of these couple because this is a blessed couple, and you, those of you that believe in prayer, need to keep praying because it may not be, they may have some mental trauma. You never know. Ghost man in the house around the love train with Bobby D and Lisa D. Ghost says, Bobby D, what do you think of living in places like Bohol or Cebu? I couldn't imagine being held hostage for 5 years in the tropical jungle. Good question. Bohol is pretty much like a jungle. I mean, it's got one big city with a lot of beaches and stuff, but it's pretty much like a jungle, man. And if you were held hostage there, and you'd be like, you would be hard to recover from that experience. I can tell you that. Living in Bohol, if you live in the city areas, in the city, you're okay. You're going to be okay because they have police there, and they are policemen, and they have a portion of AFP there, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Army. They're there as well. So you'll be okay. Bohol's all right. It's not as bad as people think. I've been there. Me and Lisa D went there. We had a great time. We went on the beaches, but you know, it's not all, I mean, it's not a big city, small town. But being hostage in a tropical jungle will change your whole outlook on life, man. It'll make you humble. And then when you get through with that, if you ever got through with that experience, you would appreciate your life and life. You appreciate your life and life in general. I guarantee that. And that's what's going to happen to these people. I guarantee you. It's going to be a new lease on life for them. They eyes, if their eyes didn't get open, I bet it's open now because they didn't have to be here. They could still be in the camp. Those people, they were 500 kilometers. They found them 500 kilometers away from their home. I don't know if they walked or marched them. I don't know how they got them there. 500 kilometers, that's over almost 1,000 miles with mileage. You know what I'm saying? That's a long way. And so, yeah, they went through some stuff. Because we got Ride the Love Train. Gold says that family in Mexico was recently slaughtered, had been given a warning years ago with the kidnapping. They toughed it out and paid a heavy price. Yeah, I read about that story, Ghost. If y'all don't, for those of you that don't know, recently there was a report that a family that was sort of, they call it a cult, was living in a portion of Mexico, in the country of Mexico, and it was a community family, a whole bunch of families all together. And I think they said that they practiced bigamy, which is, you know, having multiple wives. And for some reason, some of the family members were traveling from the community camp and were going back to America. And it was like 3 cars. It was a convoy. And Mexican people, I think they call them I don't know, some gangs or whatever. They blew up 2 of the cars and they killed like 9 people, man. There was children involved in that, as well as adults. So, and they were warned to get out of that area. They didn't listen. I don't know if they didn't take them serious. I don't know what was, but hey, you ain't got to warn me but one time. I'm out. When they're talking about life, you ain't got to warn me but one time, you know, and you're talking about people that are just stubborn. They have a stubborn mentality. They don't listen. And these are the types of things that happen to people that don't listen. And I don't want to see this type thing happen to anybody in my YouTube universe, in my family, my YouTube family. I don't want to see it. That's why I do these type of videos. And this one is a good one. Good outcome. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It is a good outcome. All right, who else we got riding the love train today? Our love train today. We got Murphy says people who survive that kind of ordeal are never the same. Life freedom becomes precious and is no longer taken for granted. Yeah, I would imagine so. After the stuff they've been through, yeah, they should. If they don't change, something's wrong with them. I guarantee you, well, almost a guarantee, but I would think that they would probably make changes to their lives from this point forward. I would think that they would refrain from living in that area that they were living in. And I would think that they would, make changes and make transfer or stop doing some of the things they were doing because they became open people start visible, very visible, and people started noticing them and didn't like what they were doing, you know. And that's one of the reasons why they got caught. They two reasons. Number one, they didn't like the schools, the Christian school they started. They didn't like them flaunting out money and stuff, and they caught them, and they paid the price for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you come to the Philippines, order of the day, low profile at all times. Don't go around here showing your bling bling, your ring and your gold necklace on chain on your neck, all that. Don't do that, man. You're attracting an unnecessary attention. Somebody gonna want that gold, especially doing if you guys are coming out here during Christmas time. You please don't do it, because this is when the robberies, all kind of stuff happens by twice as much. Okay, twice as much, because people here in the Philippines already desperate for money, and they like to celebrate Christmas. So when you don't have any money, it's time to celebrate Christmas. You want to have a good time. You know, you think about how can I get some money. And when you see this black man coming up here with some bling around his neck, a big old gold ring and watches and all, you're like, okay, I'm gonna watch him. And you be like, mm-hmm. So I'm telling you, man, don't become a victim. Don't become a statistic. Do not become a target. Who else we got riding the love train today? New York says, good evening, Bobby D. Good evening, man. Good to see you, New York. Good to have you in the house today. Good to have you in the house today. It's morning time there in the United States. I'm sure of that. Yeah, man. It's always good to be cautious and precautious. Okay. But I wanted to bring this very good, positive story to you so that you guys can see that things sometimes do work out. You know, this worked out for the good versus the bad, no doubt about it. And this couple, if they got any sense, they'd be dropping down on their knees because they might, you know, they didn't have to be here. You know, it could have been out. It could have been a bad thing, bad situation. And for those of you who said I don't bring good stories, it's a good story. Okay, I do bring. I got that. I got a playlist on crime, so I do a lot of crime stories, and usually it comes out bad. The ending is bad, but this one is a good one, and I'm very happy about that. All right, what little question we got for tonight? What little question we got for Lisa D and Bobby D for tonight? Lisa D over there back in the back, y'all. I'm gonna move so y'all can see her. She in the back trying to hide, y'all. She don't like doing night stuff like night broadcast because she said it's too close to bedtime. She in the back, y'all. Hello. You ready to speak? Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, man, that's about it, guys. I just want to bring that to you. And again, I want to say we'll be back to you again. The next broadcast will be Philippine time at 9:30 a.m. Philippine time. That'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, that'll be 8. And I'm going to have a guest tomorrow. I have a special guest. Y'all heard about Markel's TV, Markel Winfield. He's a subscriber of mine. He's got his own channel now. It's doing great, man. I like to see positive people that are doing well, and I associate myself with people that are positive, going in the same direction I'm going, having the same mentality and the same attitude. So Markel's going to be here tomorrow on our next broadcast, and we're going to hang out for a while and just answer your question. Markel, if you do not know, Markel is in Colombia, South America. He's been there for a while. He goes in and out. He's actually from Arizona, and he goes in and out of Colombia a lot. He's been in Colombia for like 6 months now, maybe 9 months. I'm not sure, but he's been there for several years. If you want to know about Colombians, you want to know about South America countries, that's the guy to ask. And you want to know about world traveling, that's the guy to ask. So our program in the morning is going to be about travel, okay? World traveling. You guys need to get your mind expanded. You know, some of you guys never been out your city. Some of you guys never been out your state. Some of you guys never been out the country. And that's not the way to live, man. When you have never gone beyond your boundaries, you've never gone beyond your comfort zone, you're not experiencing life. Okay? You're not experiencing life. You're just existing, going along with the flow. Okay? Because you don't want to make no wave. You got a job and you're making money and that's it. You don't want to make no wave. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes you gotta get out of that routine. You gotta get out of that rut in order for you to move up in life, in order for you to elevate your mind, in order for you to be free of the shackles that are binding you and holding you back. A lot of you have a lot of potential to do better than what you're doing, but you'll never realize potential if you never get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you got to move out of that comfort zone. I know you got a nice job, work 9 to 5, and you get good. You think you're getting good money, and you feel happy, and you paying your bills. But it's more life than that, man. You got to take a chance to move somewhere else, move up in life to a different level. I had to take that chance years ago. I had to take that chance because I got tired of my lifestyle. It began to be boring to me. It began to be frustrating to me because I knew I just like, is this all there is to life? I work every day and I got to just pay bills. That's it? No, it's more to life than that, man. And you deserve better. Yeah, you. That's right, you. The one who's looking at me right now. You. You, buddy. You deserve better. You deserve more than what they're paying you on that job. You deserve to be treated with respect and decency and dignity. You deserve that, man. You deserve, yeah, you deserve that and no less. And when you're not getting that, you're depriving yourself of freedom. Yeah, you're depriving yourself of the God-given right to be free, God-given right to be happy. I know a lot of you sitting up there frustrated. You got to go to work tomorrow and you don't want to go. And a lot of stuff, man. But you can change that. It's all up to you. If it's to be, it's up to what? Me. Gotta understand that, man. How bad do you want it? Huh? It's about how bad do you want it? I wanted it so bad I could taste it, man. I want it out. I want it to be free. That's how bad I wanted it, man. Every day I got up wanting to chase my dream. Yeah, every day. Every day. Ain't a day go by when I was out there in the United States that I didn't think about, okay, I got to get on this job today, but I got something. I had hope in me, man. I had something that I could chase every day of my life. And that kept me going. You gotta have a desire. You gotta have a dream. You gotta have something that you can move forward every day. Hey, you gotta have a goal in life. What's your goal in life? Just to sit up here and watch people on YouTube live your dream through other people? It's okay if that's all you can do. But there comes a time where you gotta make a change, brother. Yeah, that's right, you sitting on that couch, you sitting in the chair, you watching me on your laptop, watching me on your cell phone, this comes a time when you have to make a change, okay? When you gonna get ready for that change? That's the question you need to ask yourself. What are you doing? 2020 coming up. 2020 is coming up. Are you making plans? What kind of plans you making? Have you ever, somebody out the door, my dear. Have you thought about what your plans are for 2020? I'm writing my plans down. I'm writing my goals down. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to be in 2020. I got my goals set up. What about you? What about you? You just floating around like a bee, going this way, going this way, going that way. You have no set direction. Okay? And when you have no set direction, you wind up what? Going in circles. That's it. How long you been going that circle? Hmm? How long? Time to make that change, brother. Sorry about that soapbox, but I have to let you know it's time to get up and get out. All right? All right, guys. Who else? What else got around the love train today? People survive that kind of ordeal. Okay, I already got that one. Other guy, New York Mayor said, good evening. Okay, Ghost says, given their advanced age, I would expect them to relocate to England or maybe Australia. Well, I would expect them to as well, but you never know. Some people are just very, very defiant, you know, and they're very, very stubborn. And they say like, well, we're going to keep doing what what we've been doing. Nobody's going to stop. They may have that mentality. I don't know, but I'm going to keep track of it. And whatever they decide to do, I'll let you guys know on another broadcast. But that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Listen, Markel's going to be with me tomorrow on the next broadcast. So if you got questions about South America countries, and you want to know how it compares to the Philippines, you want to know how the females out there, the women compared to the Filipinas, oh, get your questions ready because Markel's the man. He's going to answer that. We're going to be here. I'm going to have him on the show with me for a little bit, and he'll answer any questions or concerns you have. We'll be doing a brief interview with them. So get ready. I got good people lined up. You all right, my dear? Yeah. Who is that? Okay. I got good people lined up. I'm going to have some more interviews, more people, guests on the show. This is the first one for a while. But be ready, be ready, be ready. I told y'all, man, I'm getting ready to take this. I'm going to take this to another level. Yeah, I'm going to take, you see this broadcast right here? Yeah, you see this right here? You see me? See Lisa D? I'm going to take this to another level. And you guys want to go with me? Fine. Come on. I'll take everybody want to go with me. I'm going to take you up if you want to go up. But if you don't want to go up, then you got to go what? What going up must come what? You got to go down. I don't want to see you go down. Let's go to another level. Let's go to another level together, okay? That's what I'm getting ready to do. I don't want to take y'all with me. All right? All right, guys. That's it for now. Be ready for the next broadcast in about 12 hours from now. That's it for now, guys. This is Bobby D saying take care. God bless and peace.